Well, it's a Friday night and I'm just out doing my regular taxi stuff, but I thought it'd be good for my long-term subscribers just to know about a few updates on my channel. YouTube is now stopping any monetization payments to anyone with less than 1,000 subscribers or less than 4,000 minutes watched per year. Now I'm getting something like 500,000 minutes watched per year, but because I only have 470 something subscribers, I'm losing monetization. I mean, the monetization isn't really a big thing for me because I'm getting £15–20 a month at the very most out of it, but it was just like a little bit of reward for all the videos I've made over the years, a few years, doing car reviews and everything, and it just made it feel as though, you know, yes, it was a residual thing and it was coming in, and I had the idea that the more I did, eventually it might make, you know, in a few years time it might have been a nice little bit on the side for me. But you know, at the moment it's just like a little bit of a reward for all the hard effort that I put in, but they're not giving that to me anymore. So this is from the 20th of February, and you know, I've got so much other stuff going on in my life at the moment. I've got another heart surgery coming up this year. I've got my mother who's disabled, and I've had a TRI because I need heart surgery, like that thing where I lost some work later on last year. And now I've got, over the last month, I've just been told that my dad, who was my mother's carer really, he did most of the looking after of her, even though they've moved in with me again. He's just been told he's got terminal cancer. Didn't know anything about it 3 months ago. He was fit as a fiddle. Went to Spain, felt very poorly, short of breath, came back, and they found a growth, which they thought was in his lung. And they started asking him all these questions, you know, about smoking and that, and he's like, I've not smoked since 1968, and even then I was a light smoker. But yeah, so didn't know about this thing. They drained a load of fluid off his chest to help him breathe, and they did tests on the fluid and they found cancerous cells in it, and they've done x-rays and everything, and it took him about another month or two to investigate, because he didn't know he had anything. He was fit as a fiddle until like October, and then he's been told he's got like 6 months to live. So I've got that to deal with as well. I'm probably going to be looking after my mother now, because it looks as though I'm going to lose my dad. And long with all that, just a few days ago, I get an email off YouTube saying, oh, because you've not got 1,000 subscribers yet, we're not going to pay you the few pennies that we've been paying you so far to make you feel as though what you're doing here is worthwhile. Now I don't know how YouTube are going to deal with this. Does that mean people who don't have like 1,000 subscribers, but there's still adverts running on their videos and things, does all the money off those adverts go to these other people who are fortunate to have more than 1,000 subscribers? It's kind of, you know, we're the little pittance people at the bottom, and everything you do just supports everyone up above. It's like, you know, the pyramid in reverse, isn't it? Well, it's a pyramid system, isn't it, YouTube? You're going to just help the people at the very top. And it's making me think, you know, I've been watching a lot of YouTube recently, and it's just getting boring, it's getting stale. Stagnant is probably the best word for it. It's just not it's just not the cutting edge content it used to be. Everyone's frightened in case they get, you know, they upset someone, or they, you know, they're not politically correct in what they're doing, or, I mean, yeah, get rid of the really bad crap, like, you know, people getting killed and things like that. Oh, obviously, yeah, get rid of that. That's bad taste. But when it just comes down to, like, you know, what you think is politically correct or whatever, or, you know, the type of content that the corporate people want, you know, big brothery kind of stuff, you know, that's just so boring. It's just, you know, and I think what that's doing is it's making YouTube stale and stagnant, and I think YouTube, you're just shooting yourself in the foot doing this. You're just shooting yourself in the foot, because people like me are just going to say, stuff yes, I've had enough. Like the previous little video I made before this one, where it was FU YouTube, and it's just like, yeah, I've still got a life to live, and I was doing this on the side as a hobby, and now you've just sort of like said, well, we're not going to give you even the few pennies you're getting now for your hobby and the time that you put into it and the effort you put into it. So stuff you. And you know, when you say FU to me, YouTube, I'm sort of like thinking FU to you. So this is to my subscribers. I will try and make a video every now and again, but it's not one of my life priorities now. It's not something I'm going to focus on. Yeah, if I do happen to come along and get a Tesla or get something, yeah, if I do happen to go somewhere interesting, I might make a video and put it on YouTube. But it's not like I'm going to sit here and put time and effort into things to make videos for YouTube to keep, you know, to keep the video content up or things like that. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I've got quite a bit of content on there already. If someone borrows me the new next-gen Leaf, I'll make a video about it. If someone borrows me a Tesla, and I'll make a video about it. If you know, after all the crap I'm dealing with in my life at the moment, if I do find the time and money to go down and rent a Model X, yeah, I'll make a video about it. But you know, watch this space and I might do something. But just YouTube's just buried a lot of the incentive that I've had for putting effort in, time, and thinking of things to do on YouTube. It's just like, why the hell bother? Why the hell frickin' bother? So yeah, as you can see, I'm a little bit upset. It's just, you know, there's so much, when you get so much crap in your life and then you get something that was getting you through it and making you feel happy and everything, and then they're going slap you in the face, like, oh, we're not going to give you anything out of that anymore, we're not going to give you a few pennies out of that anymore. It's just like, to use and all. And I'm recording this on my phone because I left the GoPro at home and I just happened to be out when it's not particularly busy, and I felt like pulling over in the middle of the countryside here and shooting this now because I had it on my head and I just need to get it out there. But hold tight, keep subscribed. Just get anyone to subscribe. I need 1,000 subscribers. If I get 1,000 subscribers, then thank you very much. It might be worth it. I'm getting a few measly pennies. You know, I'm getting, like, you know, what most people would make in 2 to 3 hours per month, babies, for my YouTube efforts. Oh, so much money, wasn't it? I mean, but yeah, please subscribe. Please get me to 1,000 subscribers. That would be great. But otherwise, it's just sick as a chip. Anyway, catch you next time.